Good morning or good afternoon. Fix myself up. I'm currently downtown. Well, I'm currently at Belle running. I've made it this new pattern of just going out in the mornings and running by the water. It's really nice. Michigan has actually not been very cold this year. Like, I mean, it's pretty cold, but like, I don't know, the weather's just great. But yeah, so this full moon in Cancer, it's so funny because I don't know, I guess we've all been kind of in our own lives and our own minds. The last 2 months I wrote out everything on my calendar, but this month I didn't put any like full moons, new moons, anything besides the Great Conjunction on it. So yeah, it was crazy because I was getting a reading the other night and it was cool. It was real chill. And then like the protection card came out, which is crazy because that was like the third time that I've it was basically like my second or third reminder of like, okay, time to get some protection crystals for yourself. It was like a confirmation of that. But it was super creepy because once that card came out, like, I don't know, just the energy in the air shifted, and like I feel like a lot of fear. Like, I don't know if the universe was trying to test my fear or what it was, but it's so silent out here. It's beautiful. But yeah, it was just like a bunch of noises. Like, I started hearing noises in the backyard, and then like, I don't know, an ambulance or a fire truck ended up coming like an hour later down the street from where I live at. So yeah, it was some crazy shit. And it was just crazy because towards the end of the reading, like, all of these emotions that I didn't even realize I was still harboring came up. Yeah, I don't know how deep to go into that, because I feel like you know, it's weird when we get into these connections with other people, because it's like my story is no longer my story, or like your story is no longer your story. It's like we have our individual stories, but we also have stories together. So yeah, I probably won't get too deep into it because it's more so about my childhood with my dad. And yeah, I don't know. I think this whole time I've just been holding on, which is good, you know, to forgive and forget and move on and remember like the great things. But, you know, I think I did forget just some of the fear that I had growing up in like my childhood. I feel like a lot of that came up. And it was just crazy. But then I like went and looked and realized that it was a full moon in Cancer, and I was like, okay, so I'm not tripping. Like, why am I up at 2 a.m. these past 2 nights? And it's just weird because it's like I didn't even know that the full moon was coming, but recently it's just like the energy, I feel like you can just feel it. Like when it's a new moon or a full moon, it's just like this tiredness or tireless, like restless energy that's normally around, like harder to sleep, faster thoughts, more powerful energy just around. And yeah, so full moon in Cancer is all about bringing those emotions up to surface. Really, you know, not even trying to bring them up. Half the time the shit is probably just here. You probably just feel it a lot more intensely than you have this past month. Like, I feel like it's all been building up. So, you know, if it's any emotions that you feel that might not feel good to release, I would say just release them. Just let them go. And releasing is literally just by like feeling. Like, by feeling things, we release things. So yeah, it was super scary for me when I felt like all the fear and all the things, and exactly how like baby CJ was. It was really scary, but it was also very comforting to know that by acknowledging your feelings and allowing your feelings to be, you also release them. So you're no longer holding on to it. Like, I feel like it was kind of sad to remember, you know, like the harsher memories, but relieving, because that was some shit that was like still ingrained in my mind that I never released and got over until then, you know, when I cried about it and I felt it and I understood it better as my adult self now. So yeah, I would say, you know, just allow them and realize that you're not always going to feel this way. It's not always going to hurt. It won't always be as painful, but just accept whatever it is. And also another reminder, because I just got this reminder the other day, your thoughts are not your feelings. So we can think a lot of things. That doesn't mean that we feel that way, you know? Even if you're thinking about somebody or something, that doesn't mean that all of your thoughts convey what you feel, you know? So really looking at your thoughts in a non-judgmental way and allowing them to be, and realizing that your thoughts and your feelings are two separate things. Because our mind runs rapidly. Our mind thinks crazy shit. Some thoughts can be very cyclical and it can feel difficult to break from them, but realizing that they're just thoughts. Like, you're probably over that shit. It's probably in the past, okay? Your mind is just learning new patterns. It's learning how to focus on better shit, to focus on other shit, to focus on the positives, to help you manifest what it is that you want. So don't critique yourself if you're not fucking with your thoughts or your feelings right now. Remember that those are separate from who you are at your core. You know, stay persistent. Keep loving yourself. Start working on your manifestations. What are you bringing into 2021 with you? I'm going to be doing a vision board sometime this week. I'll probably go and get it today, maybe when I leave here. So yeah, I'll do a video to show you guys my my process of vision boarding. I don't even know how it's gonna go this year, honestly. But yeah, love you guys. Bye.